Go ahead, Chairman.
Okay. Aloha and welcome to the committee hearing on culture, arts, and international affairs. It is 11 a.m. on March 24th, 2021, and we are meeting in room 329. I'm going to go over some house rules fairly quickly. In order to allow as many people to testify as possible, there will be a 2-minute time limit. Because this hearing must adjourn prior to 11:30 majority caucus meeting, it is possible that not all testifiers may be able to testify. In that event, please know that your written testimony will be considered by the committee. Please keep yourself muted and your video off while waiting to testify and after your testimony is completed. The Zoom chat function will allow you to chat with the technical staff only, so please use the chat for technical issues. If you are disconnected unexpectedly, you may attempt to rejoin the meeting. If disconnected while presenting testimony, you may be allowed to continue if time permits. Please note the House is not responsible for any bad internet connection on the testifier's end. In the event of a catastrophic network failure, it may be necessary to reschedule the hearing or schedule a meeting for decision making. In that case, an appropriate notice will be posted. Please refrain from profanity or uncivil behavior. Such behavior may be grounds for removal from the hearing without the ability to rejoin. With that, we will go ahead and start our hearing. So first measure we have on our agenda is SB 60 SD1 relating to special number plates. And first testifier we have is Polynesian Voyaging Society. And
Aloha, Chair Gates and members of the committee. Thank you so much for the opportunity to testify. I am testifying on behalf of Polynesian Voyaging Society as a board member, volunteer board member, and as chairman of the advancement committee. I think we all know that PBS's history. It was established in the 1970s to reinvigorate or revitalize the practice of non-instrument navigation, but also to disprove current theories at the time that Polynesians accidentally populated the Hawaiian Islands, found and populated the Hawaiian Islands. The Malama Honua Worldwide Voyage proved that Hokulea could go around the world. It was very successful. And PBS is now focused on raising awareness of the urgent need to Malama our planet, the fact that the health of our oceans is critical to the health of our environment in general, and also to train the next generation of navigators that are going to lead this voyage of revitalization for the planet. Hokulea has been entirely refurbished, relashed by hand by a small cadre of volunteers who've been working for months to do this. And the organization itself really only has a handful of staff that is paid. It relies on thousands of volunteers who willingly come forward and donate all kinds of time to this organization and this cause. And so this bill is really designed to provide us with a revenue stream that will allow us to continue to fund our operations, our small, lean operation. And I really appreciate the committee's support for this bill and for the support we found in the legislature. I think the plate is beautiful. I think people will want it. I hope that they all want to put it on their cars. And so we'd support passage of this bill. Mahalo.
thank you. Really appreciate your efforts on this, and it's been a pleasure working with you to move this along. So mahalo for your testimony. We do have a list of testifiers who indicated they will not be present to provide in-person testimony or virtual testimony, but we do have a list and they are all in support. So really good to know there's a lot of support in the community for this. And with that, if there is no other testifiers wishing to testify, we will open it up for questions. Members, any questions?
Sure.
Rep Worth?
Ms. Botticelli, good to see
Yes.
you.
Good to see you.
Very good to see you, and with a great cause. Here's my simple question. What does Nainoa Thompson think about this particular issue?
He is, I believe he submitted testimony in support of it. He's in favor of it.
And is it in favor of only being for electric cars, or do we want to open it up to all cars as it was originally intended? Does he have a position on that?
Yes, we talked about it because the House did amend the bill. Initially, we made it only for electric vehicles for a couple of reasons. One was because we know that there are other license plates out there already for regular vehicles, and another because of the tie to the environmental revitalization. But and I know, and I spoke about it actually at length, and he understood the committee's position that by opening it up to all cars, it was an equity issue, and it allowed people who wanted to support PVS but didn't have the wherewithal to buy an electric car to also participate in this. And he thought that was a really great thing to do.
So in the short run, you get less plates, but in the long run, because eventually, inevitably, we will all be running some kind of electric vehicle.
No, so it would be supporting it for all cars. The initial bill was for only electric. Yeah. So it flips it.
Because I think that's the more prudent way to go.
Yeah.
Okay, terrific.
Yeah.
If that is in the chair's mind, I'm very pleased and say thank you and good to see you again.
Good to see you, Representative.
Thank you. Is there any other questions, members? Seeing none, thank you, Anne. We will be in touch. Take care. Moving on to our next bill, we have SB 315, SD1, relating to the State of Hawaii Museum of Natural and Cultural History. First testify, we have no one indicating that they will be providing testimony via Zoom on these measures, but we do have a list of testifiers all in support. And so with that, members, any questions? Okay, seeing none, we're gonna move along to our final agenda item, SB 696, SD1. And this is relating to the Festival of Pacific Arts. First testifier we have is Wed.
Aloha. Good morning, Chair Gates, Vice Chair Lopresti, and members of the committee. Wed stands on its testimony in support of this measure.
Mahalo. Final testifier we have on the list is Kalani. Ka'ana'a.
Aloha, Chair, Vice Chair, members of the committee. I'm Chair Ka'ana'a, Chair of this commission. Stand on our written testimony in support and standing by for questions if you have any. Mahalo.
Mahalo. With that, members, any questions? Vice Chair?
Hi, I just wondered, what is the update on, do you guys know when you guys might be able to hold the festival yet? Is there any indications?
Yeah, thanks, Representative. So we're targeting the beginning of June 2024 as the new dates.
I don't know. Well, good luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, with that, I see no further testifiers wishing to testify via Zoom. So with that, members, I want to thank our testifiers, and we will be recessing for decision making. Recess. Hello, everyone. We're going to reconvene for decision making on our 11 a.m. agenda. First measure we have is SB 60, SD1. So the chair's recommendation is that we will pass this out as a HD1. We will be inserting language from HB 627, HD1, removing the specification of electrical vehicles and broadening the issuance of special number plates to all vehicles. With that, any questions? Vice Chair for the vote.
Members, we're voting in SB 60 SD1. Chair's recommendations pass with amendments. Chair and Vice Chair vote aye. Representative Har.
Aye.
excused. Oh,
No,
sorry.
aye.
Forgive me. Aye. Representative Capella.
Aye.
Representative Nishimoto. Representative Tam.
Aye.
Representative Yamane. Representative Ward. Chair, your recommendation has been adopted.
Thank you. Members, we're going to be voting on SB 315, SD1. Chair's recommendation is to pass out as an HD1, making technical amendments and adding into section 2. There's appropriated out of the funds received by the state of Hawaii from public law number 117-2. With that, any questions, members? Seeing none, Vice Chair for the vote.
Members voting in SB 315 SD1, Chair's recommendation is to pass with amendments. Are there any reservations? Any noes? Chair, recommendation has been adopted.
Okay, members, on the last bill, SB 696, SD1, Chair's recommendation is to pass as is. We understand that the Senate has been doing work on this measure and that they have been working it out with both the FESPAC Commission as well as OIP in regards to Sunshine. With that, members, any questions? Okay, seeing none, Vice Chair for the vote.
Members voting in SB 696 SD1, Chair's recommendation is to pass unamended. Are there any reservations? Any noes? Chair, recommendation has been adopted.
Okay, members, meeting adjourned. Mahalo.